Well. Hello, everybody. You guys, I've been consumed with Alec Murdaugh trial murder case that he murdered his wife and son. This is a prominent lawyer, prosecutor in South Carolina. Very from a very rich family, you guys. Have you been watching it? Listen, I've been like, every day that I come home, like, what's happening? What's happening? And when he was, convicted of murdering the wife and the son, was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Is Alex murder trial, conviction, and everything else that you want to call it? Girl, listen. I am your girl, Murdaugh. Remember, if you're here for the first time, you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button. I am the undisputed African queen. Hi everybody, it's your girl, Murdaugh from Mama, the undisputed African queen. I am just here to briefly talk about Alex Murdaugh, Alexandra, somebody Murdaugh. From South Carolina, a very prominent family. He was accused of shooting the wife and the son. There's a Netflix show about him. You guys, I would invite you to watch that. I've been watching it. I've been following the proceedings. He was found guilty 2 days ago for killing the wife and the son. Prominent guy. He was spending $30,000 a week for opioids. A week. $30,000 a week. 1 week. 1 week. Telling you, being rich. You should see his house. You should see where he shot the wife and the son. And it comes to tell me that greed. That man is now in prison. He never thought that he would see any. Listen, he prosecuted people on that court, the same court that he was arrested, and he came wearing this and was chained. His grandpa is on the wall. The judge had to order it to be removed during the process of the hearing, so that you're not gonna get compromised. Nobody thought that guy is gonna be found guilty because of the prestige. You also have to realize he's been accused of very many financial situations. Like the one that broke my heart was the housekeeper. She fell. This is a housekeeper. Can you move? Can you get out of here when I'm doing a video? Can I see that? No. So one of the one of the financial cases, because it's like 99 of them. One of them that broke my heart was the housekeeper. There was a misunderstanding. Like, how did she die? Because she fell when she was climbing up the stairs, and the dog trapped her, and she fell backwards, and and guess what? During the burial, this housekeeper has she has two sons, one with a disability and the other one is normal. During the burial, Alex tells one of the sons, who is normal, sue me so that you can get money out of the situation. So when they sue him, they get zero money from him. I mean, the greed. And nobody knew what he was doing, not even the wife. And then there's a boat case, which involves the son, Paul, who he shot. You have to watch the Netflix show. So Paul with his full entitlement and richness, invites all his friends, okay, invites two other guys, and everybody comes with your girlfriend, and they're riding the boat, they're drinking, and Paul uses his brother Buster ID because he's underage, so he cannot buy alcohol. So he uses Buster's ID to get alcohol. So they go on this boat ride, and they drink and they drink and they drink. And on their way home, they say, "Yo, we drank too much. Let's not use the boat." And Paul, with his intention, is like, "No, this is my boat. Nobody's riding this boat. I am the one who's gonna ride the boat." Okay, so he rides the boat, and guess what? Capsized. One of the girls die, and now all of a sudden there's this boat. And everybody in that boat saying, this is a Murdaugh family, forget it. Forget it. Paul's girlfriend, who was also on the boat, they go to the hospital, you guys. They go to the hospital, and the nurse tells the mother of the girlfriend, please, tell your daughter to forget about this guy. Let her leave this Paul alone, because they tested Paul's blood. He was so, his alcohol levels were so high, and everybody in the neighborhood knows who he is. And that's why the girl is being advised by the nurse, please. And guess what? Alex comes into in the hospital, okay, and now he's trying to mess up with everybody else whoever is in the hospital, and act like wants to let them know that no, it wasn't his son who was driving, who was on the boat, who was the driver of the boat. Do you call them a driver? I don't know what you call them. These are rich people who they feel that he had a great relationship with the law enforcement, all right? That's why, even when you can hear that call on Netflix that this is a Murdaugh family, forget, and then the guy say, good luck, because they know so many dead bodies have been associated with this Murdaugh family. Oh, forget about that. How about the gay guy who sort of everybody say that they had a relationship with Buster, who was found dead on the roadside with so many head injuries. I invite you guys to watch the Netflix show. When I was watching the proceedings at the court about him and him taking his stand and crying, I actually never thought that the jury is going to convict him of murder. And I loved the judge. His last statement when it came to giving judgment to Alex, he said, "I'm disappointed in you. Your family rendered judgment, death sentence to people who committed less crimes than you have been accused of. Death sentence. But the state decided to remove that from the table." White privilege, I'm telling you. Your great-great-great-grandfather is under these walls. You have prosecuted cases in this courtroom. What do you have to say? He still says, "I am innocent. I would never kill Maggie, and I would never kill Pawpaw." I invite you guys to go ahead, watch the trial of Alexandra Murdaugh. It's interesting, you guys. I loved watching it. Go ahead, watch Netflix. They also have the boat case that involved Paul, and how that all that is related to each other. Him shooting the son had everything to do with the boat case and everything about the finances, you guys. It really has. An interesting show, you guys, to watch. I am your girl, the undisputed African queen. Don't forget to subscribe, like, you guys, share, I remain the undisputed. Okay. Do not forget to subscribe, share. I have membership too. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next review. Bye, everybody.